What's going on? Back on AlgoHQ with Michel, Dahdah, the co-founder of RandLabs, C3 protocol. They've created MyAlgo wallet and Algo Explorer. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Good. So we're here in ETHDenver at the Algo Ranch. What's the latest for RandLabs? Like, what are you guys working on the most right now?
Yeah, we're working on many things. So we're building all the backend of MyAlgo. It's taking a lot of time. So after that, we'll be able to start doing DeFi on MyAlgo. So we're gonna be aggregating, lending pools as well as swaps.
Oh.
So we wanna offer the best, price at any given time. So we have to aggregate as many swapping protocols as there are, and also on the same thing on the farming side, right?
So people are going to be able to access DeFi straight from MyAlgo?
Correct, within inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So which sites are you going to aggregate into MyAlgo? Like, what are you going to start with?
Yeah, we'll start with the most popular ones, right?
Tinyman, AlgoFi.
Tinyman, AlgoFi, Humble Swap,
Yieldly?
Yieldly, probably. But again, we have to start only with swaps. Then we'll go ahead with the, more traditional yield farming,
Right.
and then we'll have to find ways to optimize that so that users are getting the best yield at any given time.
Right. Algo Explorer, heard from a lot of devs that, they sometimes run into some issues with indexers. I mean, I'm not a dev, but, have you heard those complaints and how are you addressing those type of things?
Yeah, well, there's two things. There's the open source indexer that has been the main API, the main indexer powering the API. Now we're changing that to a custom one built by RandLabs, a little bit more scalable given the nature of the queries that we get.
Okay.
So we hope that solves some of the issues, but that's not a long-term solution, right? We should start by the fact that Algorand is the only blockchain that offers these open source indexing capabilities, right?
Really?
That's kind of a benefit. That's not present anywhere else.
Okay.
So we want to create a general purpose indexer, but also we're working on creating a custom indexing protocol similar to the graph, where every single project can build their own subgraphs and query them.
Okay. And what about C3? What's the latest development with C3? Are you working on the project so far, or are you in administration? What's going on?
Yeah, so C3 we're developing cruising speed. We're very excited to C3 given that we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. There were a lot of technical complexities to what we're building, but compared to where we are today to like 6 months ago, we know how to tackle every piece of the challenges, right? So hoping to release, testnet in a couple of months and getting some MVP out this year for the community to try. So I believe C3 is going to be big, not only for Algorand, but crypto in general. And hoping to showcase a lot of why Algorand is the best technology through C3.
So this has been Michel, C3 RandLabs, Algo Explorer, MyAlgo. Check them out on Twitter. Check them out on Twitter. Use the products.
And join hackalgo.
And join hackalgo, which is the new hackathon, community sponsored. They're part of it. AlgoFi's part of it.
There's gonna be some pretty cool challenges and bounties that teams can compete for. And so I think some teams or protocols are gonna emerge from that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be big. If you're a builder, hacker, definitely check that out. Hackalgo. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.